sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Sooner State and the hard-working capital of Oklahoma City. Today, Week 17 is upon us, and we've got a good one in store here. Between the Houston Oilers taking on the Voyagers of Oklahoma City. On the visitors' sideline, their head coach. His guys, losers a week ago, trying to turn things around here. On the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys came up short on the road last week. Now they're trying to turn things around in front of the home crowd here. Just about time to rock as Toe gets ready to meet leather. And off we go from OKC. Oh, good-looking return set up here. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And trotting out there, a guy who's established himself as a veteran in this league. Now in his 5th year at quarterback.
We saw something last week you don't see very often. Team loses, but the quarterback, the trigger man, offensive player of the week in the AFC. That's pretty impressive.
You rarely see that. Of course, don't worry, folks. He said the obligatory, I would have traded that for a victory any day of the week.
Yeah, no doubt about it, but still, he must have played awfully well to win it when his team lost.
And Pierce gets it again on second down. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. You look at this defense. And this unit, very tough to throw against, currently 2nd best in the NFL.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. Powell. That's underneath to Pierce. And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. And this will be taken at the 13. The 41-yard punt, 9 on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by their quarterback, a first-round pick back in April's draft.
And he's certainly putting together an MVP-type season, leading the league in both passing yards and touchdown passes. There have not been too many defenses that have been able to stop him, but even slow him down. So he's got his sights set on another big game right here.
Eligible receiver downfield.
Now those linemen, of course, can't be more than a yard downfield when a pass is thrown, and they might have been able to call that on a couple of guys there. Washington in motion left. They go play action here on 1st down. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Operating from the gun, Pollard. He's going to find his running back. It's complete.
Pollard's pass complete to number 34. 12 yards on the
3rd and 3.
Now 3rd and 3.
Operating from the gun, Pollard. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. It goes as a gain of 9, and it moves the chains. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Off-play action. Pollard. Complete to Washington. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. He's got that wide open, complete. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up. Well, always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside. On the ground, it's Ollie Gordon. And a good job of just fighting through one tackle there to pick up about 3. 2nd down coming up.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1? Back to throw. Pollard. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. That's good for a 1st down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive.
A gain of 16 yards. 1st down, Oilers.
Here's a give up the middle. It's Gordon. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
From the 5, 2nd and 4. Looking to throw. Pollard.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Operating from the gun, Pollard. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Nick Westbrook-Akine with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Oilers get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Ryan Fitzgerald now to add the extra point. It's up and good, and it'll give his guys a 7-0 lead. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And the result, a Houston touchdown. Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. He takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their 2nd drive. And a 3-and-out on that 1st drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that 1st drive?
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a 2nd opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
Faking the handoff. Howell. Left side, it's complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Another 1st down there as this one goes for 25.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. A run for Pierce out of the gun. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. When you look at this defense, this unit, very tough to throw against. Currently second best in the NFL.
And this unit knows exactly where they rank. They're number 2 against the pass in the NFL. You know they have their sights set on being number 1, looking for a big game today.
The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
That's not the first time they've gone his way on this drive, and they were obviously keyed into him because they were there to help break that pass up.
From the gun on third down, Howell. That is caught. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage, and here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
So from the 17 now, here's a first and 10. Back to the ground with Pierce. And he's going to get it inside the 10 to the 7-yard line. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it second and a foot or so.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches.
Howell down to throw it. Touchdown! Jalen Naylor from 6 yards away. And the Voyagers are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
Certainly there are good things about quick strike offenses that score fast, but a long drive can also work to your advantage as well.
In so many ways, Brandon, because number 1, you get them tired, but the big one is mentally. They can't figure out how to slow you down, how to get off the field, how to get the ball back. They go to the bench wondering, what are we going to do next time in order to stop those guys?
Now the try here for the point after. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. So the drive winds up going 75 yards in 7 plays. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Gets by him at the 25. And they'll have this all the way out to the 50-yard line. Excellent field position.
50-yard line.
Good starting field position for them as they come up first and 10 right at the 50-yard line. They'll run it up the middle now. Gordon looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's second and 9.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
These two teams all tied after 1. Ready for the second quarter, and it's our visitors with the football as they're looking at a second down and 9 to go. Operating from the gun, Pollard. Looking left side, he's got it complete. Rookie to rookie on the hookup there, and it's a first down.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Houston.
Off the play fake, Pollard. And he's got his big wide receiver complete. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a first down. From the pistol, they run with Gordon. And they're knocking on the door now. There's a good run there. Going to take this to about the 10-yard line. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
A gain of 15. First down, Oilers.
Here we go. Liking 18.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. On this one, he may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. Operating from the gun, Pollard. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. From 13 yards out. And his guys have taken the lead. I'll let you do the analysis, partner, but with every touchdown pass this young quarterback throws and with the success that his team has had, I just continue to be more and more impressed.
Let's both do the analysis. Impressed. Aren't we both?
Yeah.
I mean, and why shouldn't we be? We've seen him improve throughout the year. We've seen him settle in now, and you can see the confidence of the team has grown. His confidence has grown. I think that everyone around this guy feels good about what they've seen, and it's also safe for him when he's driving home to turn on Sports Talk Radio. He's okay.
Fitzgerald now for the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. So the drive there took 6 plays. And the result, a Houston touchdown. Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The OKC offense ready to set up shop again. After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game. Now the former Hurricane, David Martinez. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
And he'll take this up to the 30, a gain of 4. Here's 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
18 Cardinal.
Powell, he'll look to throw it. That ball nearly intercepted, but he could not hang on. Oh, pick there certainly would have been nice. Instead, at least it'll be 4th down. On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away. And the punt will kick out of bounds, and it'll be spotted inside the 30-yard line. The Oilers offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he comes into these final couple of games as the NFL's leader in touchdown passes. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. So for this offense, Charles, remember, drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute, but did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say, there was never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
And the defense closes quickly there. He'll get maybe a yard to the 33. The offense on 3rd down, a perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 4. Operating from the gun, Pollard. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Washington. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down. Here's Daniel Whelan now. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. The OKC offense ready to set up shop again. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
Give them 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give them a first down.
Give every member of that unit a ton of credit for ripping off such a big gain there, because you don't get free for that many yards on a counter or misdirection without everybody selling the heck out of it.
First down, they go right back to Pierce.
And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. He lost 6 there on the first down play. Tough spot looking at 2nd and 16 here after the big loss. They go again with Pierce. And he stopped immediately there. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long.
We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He sets to fire deep. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Let's take it inside his own 40. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
The visitors' offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he is the NFL leader in passing yards here in the penultimate week of the season as he looks to finish strong in order to capture the crown. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
That's out to the flat for Gordon.
And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. That's their 2nd, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this 2nd quarter. We'll be right back. Game clock at 2:01. Time for one final play before the 2-minute warning. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. And they'll get this across midfield, but not nearly close to a first down as he stopped at the 48. 2nd quarter action, 1:56 remaining. And here's Daniel Whelan on now to punt. Now this is going to work out well as it's out of bounds near the 13-yard line.
The OKC offense ready to set up shop again. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like, because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Howell from the gun. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Now they go play action with Howell. Oh, the RPO will keep it. Oh, Howell loses it. But it looks like one of the DBs has it.
And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
You can admire his willingness to sacrifice his body to try and pick up the first down, and I do. But let's face it, you know his coaches are going to warn him about diving or extending for a marker for this exact reason. So much easier to have the ball knocked free when you're extended like that. So if you're going to dive, you got to make sure you secure the football, which he didn't.
The Oilers offense and their big play wideout getting ready to get back to work. He's already made his presence felt in this one with his previous touchdown grab, and that's been the story of his season thus far as you take a look at the NFL's current leaders in touchdown receptions.
In motion right here, Washington. Following the fumble recovery, Pollard. And he'll just get back to the line of scrimmage, if that. And with a flag on the field, and that one looks to be in the area where someone was held. He's trying to protect his quarterback's blind side. Got nabbed for the hold.
You have one job over there. Make sure that man does not get hit. So if you have to hold occasionally, do so because they don't catch all of them. This time they did.
And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a first down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Back to throw. Pollard.
Now he's going to step up and run. Down the right sideline.
Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Now a handoff. This is Gordon. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. And the ball smacked down on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Now they send the tight end in motion left. 2nd and 5. And he's got it. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Now they've gotten it to the 1. Can they get that final yard here on 3rd and goal? And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. And his kick is indeed good. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7.
So the defense are able to force their first turnover of the game, and then they add on to that by getting the field goal.
And you don't just want to take the ball away from your opponent, partner. You want to make them hurt as well. And if you don't score yourself on defense, turn it over to your offense and have them put points on the board.
Still going inside the 30. And he takes it the distance. No time remaining.
No cloth on the field.
And no flags. And it's a kickoff return to end the first half. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge him. Kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Extra point right down the middle. And that will take us to the end of the first half of play.
So these two teams off to their locker rooms for intermission, and that means we go to Orlando. Here's Scott Hansen with our halftime report. Scott?
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Scott Hansen with you from the EA Studios in Orlando. This has been a heck of a game so far. Just a field goal separating these two squads. You have to imagine both sides are trying to figure out how to clean things up, put some touchdowns up in the second half. Let's find out what goes on in the third quarter. Back out to the stadium and our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half. A field goal the difference. 17-14 is the score. Back underway here now in this third quarter. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
This offense ready to go to begin this third quarter. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it. But I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities. And I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Quick throw there is incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was, Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Fighting through. He's got space. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. Rookie quarterback, rookie running back. They team up there to pick up the first.
Tackle. Try to pop. He can't stop.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Now the handoff comes to Gordon.
Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. 42 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
First down, Oilers.
This is Gordon as they go to him again.
And they're knocking on the door now. There's a good run there. Going to take this to about the 10-yard line.
Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. That was excellent from start to finish. From the blocking to the running, just well executed.
And now let's look ahead, because after that, how about a little play action, maybe a little bootleg, and get the quarterback out on the corner and give him a little run-pass option.
And they're right down here looking for 6. They'll send the tight end in motion left. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal.
And gotta get their division vote for that #1 seed. He's really good. It's gonna come down to Wk17, bro.
Looking to throw. Pollard. A touchdown saving tackle there. Now it's 3rd and goal.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
A great job to hold him to just a yard there. Now it's 4th and goal.
Well, there certainly was a lot going on that play. Every option in the end zone covered. No place to go with the ball. Had to swing it out to the back. A good job running and getting him tackled in the open field.
On 4th down. Pollard. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. They wanted to throw for it. A surprise does not work on 4th and goal from the 1. And the ball will go over on the goal line stand. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half.
Got there of the week last week. Got a kick return for a touchdown right before halftime. Got a defense that stands on the goal line area. What y'all gonna do? That's what y'all gonna do.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 5-yard line.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now Howell.
Get that man got that touchdown.
It's caught by Davis. And he'll go out of bounds just shy of the 20.
It's a gain of
OKC know they ain't going to the
16
playoffs.
yards,
They
a
can't
first
score.
down.
Oklahoma City. First down.
And Howell will throw it.
Right
back to Davis. It's complete.
And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
A couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that can really use a good drive. And they're up to a fast start here.
And a quick throw here, that's complete.
You got that damn kick return, boy. They was busted in there.
And it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 37-yard line.
Back to throw. Howell.
And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield.
Kenneth Grant busting through to get him for a loss of 6.
And the passing game's been struggling a bit today, and that was the latest example. Haven't been getting much yardage out of it. And now on his back after the last play, he faces 3rd and long.
To Pierce, they set up the screen. Finding space at the 40. And all the way down to the 41-yard line. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call.
So first and 10 now in Houston territory at the 41.
Pierce
now up the middle. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. He really hasn't been able to get on track running the football, averaging less than 4 yards a carry.
Yeah, I think that they're going to enjoy the film session because all the defenders are filling their proper gaps on just about every play. And you know what they always say for a defensive coach? When I click off this film, I better see 11 jerseys in the picture going after the ball carrier.
I think as he began this throw, you saw that the area was congested, but he has a lot of confidence in his arm, and he fits that one in there nicely. They pick up the catch. Not much yardage afterwards.
And he will have a first down here before he gets banged down to the turf pretty hard. Well, they gave themselves options there on the 3rd down play, and were able to convert on that RPO.
Shows a lot of trust with the guy taking the snap, doesn't it? Because you're counting on him to make the right reads and give the ball where it's supposed to go. And he did on that play.
On the ground, Martinez. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Off play action. It's Howell. It's over to Miller. Finds Naylor. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
Howell trying to tell the organization something. He just needed some time to gel in. He can start the season with his organization. That boy.
Before they can snap it, time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Houston,
welcome back, everybody, to Oklahoma City. It's
been
a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. They'll run here with Pierce. And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6.
The tackle made at the 6-yard line.
Number 1, takeaways. Oh, man, Pierce hurt.
Two of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Throwing here, Howell.
Pierce.
And let's throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Here's Howell. The end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
And his kick is good. And in the 4th quarter, this game is tied. I tell you, the life of a kicker. He has not been called on the entire game. He's over there by the net, but they send him out here in the 4th quarter and say, hey, go tie the game, will you? And guess what? He comes through.
I just don't know how they do it. I really don't. These cats are a different breed from you and me. That's a pressure kick, but that one was never in doubt.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Houston set to take over. And we essentially have a brand new ball game. After that last field goal has tied us all up, we brace for what should be an exciting rest of this 4th quarter. Looking to put a drive together.
That's what I want to do.
They'll start on the ground. This is Gordon on 1st down. And I think we've got a hold here. It's a 5-yard pickup for the moment. Let's see what our referee says. So it's the big left tackle who gets tagged with a hold.
And sometimes you're actually executing the block well, and he starts to slip off of you, and instinctively you reach out and grab him. And when it's done like that, it's often seen by the official and called.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Nothing open downfield, and he had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. Became an all-arm throw, trying to check it down to his running back. Incomplete.
Operating from the gun, Pollard. And that's checked out. We'll go down as a gain of 6. And that'll force upon him a 3rd and 14.
Gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 14.
Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing.
From the gun on 3rd down. In trouble, and he's taken down.
Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders. 3rd and long, you knew that he was going to throw it. He just couldn't find anybody.
Yeah, I was able to move the ball up and down the field easy on the first 2 drives. OKC made some adjustments.
He really tightened up things downfield in coverage, and they were able to get to him in the pocket.
Take it at the 37.
Right.
A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with the 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Houston on the verge of losing to him. Oh, Louisville love this. They got to take care of business, though. They got a big-time matchup against the Broncos.
On the carry, this is Pierce. He is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Have to give credit for a nice play there, but also have to look at it as a blown assignment. He became a free runner that turned into a free hitter.
On 2nd and 12, Powell.
Good.
And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
It's only hurt again.
It's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lick at the end of that one.
And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up.
Not what you want to see this late in the season. The medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment. A field goal try would be almost 50 yards from this spot, so what can they do to get closer now on 3rd down? Back to throw. Powell. And this pass excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Looked like both sides were anticipating a quick throw there, and the defense was ready to jump in and deny it, and they did.
So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to break our 4th quarter tie.
Got the win at his back, so shit, he should go there. I got that thing going fast.
And his kick here is good. And with that, they take the lead here 20-17. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so.
Going back there, they got that man who's opening them 50-50 balls.
Why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
Houston's offense taking over again.
And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this 4th quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game. Looking to put a drive together.
A give to the fullback on the dive. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Operating from the gun, Pollard. Now a run here off the RPO, and he'll keep it. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
Well, it certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired, while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest game we've seen on a scramble, but still, some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. That's taken on the 25. Call that a 44-yard punt, 5 on the return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The OKC offense ready to set up shop again.
Their
Their defense got to stop, force the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. Powell completing the quick throw out wide.
Yeah, now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up.
Always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside. Ball on the 36 now. Here's a 2nd and 5. Pass complete to Naylor right side. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. A gain of 13. It's a first down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
First and 10, it's Pierce.
And he's going to be brought down inside the 45 at the 43.
47 yards rushing for him now at this point.
For the second week in a row. That boy's on. He ain't coming back.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. They'll go play action. Powell.
There he is. There he is. What a play. Oh.
Wide open receiver complete. Touchdown. A great effort there. 43 yards. And the Voyagers will add to their 4th quarter lead.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
17 is OKC.
No going for 2. They'll kick the point after.
No, he frames at 20 in these.
Point after, right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. A drive there of just 4 plays.
Oh, that message song. I believe.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
I believe. This is crazy.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Now comes the Houston offense as they get set to take over
season,
here. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. Looking to put a drive together.
Pick the right plays.
Throwing to start the drive. Pollard. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
OKC defense led.
There's a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here, or just drop everyone in the coverage? The crowd to throwing lanes.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Pressure comes and down he goes. The corner blitz gets there as he goes down for a loss of 7. Everybody was coming on the blitz that time, and they got home.
And you know the expression,
I love this shit.
I
ain't gonna lie, I thought Houston had this bitch, and the way they was playing early first 2 drives, they just good. They disappeared at the wrong time.
Gotta try it here. He's back to throw. He's going to air one out. And incomplete on a deep ball. The 4th down pass play doesn't work out. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. So now with a 2-minute warning coming up fast, that puts a mammoth dent in their comeback hopes.
I like how you phrased it. It's a dent because there's still opportunity. They've got to get the ball back on defense, obviously twice. But guess what? This thing is not close to being over. They need to go and play it out.
Not over. As you said, 2-score game still.
They'll run Martinez. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Now here's a timeout coming on the defensive side of the ball. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
Pierce takes it straight ahead.
And he's heating up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16. Now here's whistles and another timeout. That's going to be their second. They'll be left with 1 more plus the 2-minute warning. And we'll be back.
Going for it with Pierce. Yeah, he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down.
Getting points. That's all they care about.
And play is stopped here. Timeout.
It's the defense calling a timeout here. Seen a couple block this season.
3rd and final stoppage as they'll only have the 2-minute warning now remaining. And his kick is right there. It's good.
So the starting field position was terrific following the surprising turnover on downs, but the end result, only 3 points.
Simply stated, I think you have to look at that as a missed opportunity.
Get out here and get the W.
On the return, Malik Washington. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The situation for him offensively as follows. Down by 13. A little under 2.5 to go. And the 2-minute warning, that's going to be their only chance to stop the clock, so they'll need to move quickly here on 1st down. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
Here comes 2nd down at 5. Now they'll shift things around.
At the 34-yard line.
Off play action. Pollard.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
Now he'll let it go deep right side. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
That's good for a 1st down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
So it's our visitors with a football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. They go play action here on 1st down. And he's got his man on the out route. They'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9.
Here we go. 1st and goal.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
On the throw, letting too much that time. It's
incomplete. Wow, Gordon. You're supposed to be a receiver on that play.
Here's 3rd and goal.
Back to throw again. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a 1st down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. So with that, we can just about close the book on this one, Charles.
Yeah, what's the old expression about slim and none? Well, Slim just left town on that
They're
one.
down to none.
Yes, exactly
all
right.
the props to OKC, man. That's why I said these defense
The
AI,
OKC
man,
offense ready to set up shop again.
And still a little bit of time left, but the defense can't stop the clock, so 3 kneel downs should be enough to finish this one off.
They check Easy out in the 2nd round. That kicking team.
Game in hand, the offense takes the knee.
Listen, anytime you take a knee to end a game, that means you've won it. So it doesn't matter whether it's home or on the road. But there's something a little extra special about doing it in front of your home crowd, isn't there?
And the home crowd applauding. They're happy with what they've seen.
Chalk
this one up in the left-hand column for a win.
Yeah, that's right. Head to the locker room, throw the wristbands in the crowd for the kids, your gloves, your towels. Get to share it with the home team.
They're going to need him against Salt Lake.
Powell going to go down to a knee, and that should just about wrap this up.
They might steal your contract, boy.
Well, that second half, Charles, a little bit different from the first. Not only did we have the lead change after intermission, but they were able to pitch the shutout in the second half and get an impressive victory.
And what's the old expression? That's not quite how I saw it playing out in my head. You know they didn't expect this at all. As you mentioned,
what's going to go down.
Losing the game is one thing. Getting shut out in the second half,
it's that dog the new football league on the ReeceMustSee football network.
City, they get back to 500 at 8-8 with one game remaining.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis.